Once when Octavia was a little girl, her daddy was brushing her feathers because they were going to the store. And he said, "Oh, my little owlet, you look beautiful." "Thank you, Daddy." "Oh, you're welcome." "So, what do you want to buy in the store today, Octavia?" he said, putting on her little dress. "Oh, I know. I want to buy those, glowing star things for the wall." "Oh, those. Okay, I'll buy them for you, my dear." "Thank you, Daddy." "You're welcome." And then they got into the car and he buckled her in. "Alright, now let's go." "Yay, Daddy. I love you." And then they got there and Octavia was holding her dad's hand, and he said, "Stay close to me, Octavia, okay?" "Okay, Daddy." And then they were walking around the store, and Stolas said, "Okay, baby, I'm gonna go check something out, and then we can look at the stars for the wall, okay?" "Okay, Daddy. I love you." "I love you too, Octavia." And then, while her father was away for about maybe 5 minutes, he had his back turned for 5 minutes, Octavia thought it was a good idea to go by herself to the star section. So that's what she did. And she wandered off and was in the aisle where all the stars for the wall were. And she didn't notice that her daddy was not behind her until the last minute. She said, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy, where are you? Daddy?" Yes, I know, she sounds like a puppy. I can't do an owl sound. "Where are you, Daddy?" "Oh, look, stars. Maybe if I look at the stars, maybe I will calm down and Daddy can find me." And then, meanwhile, Stolas was done looking for the thing he needed, because he needed some wood glue so he could attach the stars to the wall. And then he turned around and didn't see Octavia, and he said, "Oh, my little Owlet, where are you? My baby, where's my baby?" I know he sounds Russian. I'm sorry, guys. Octavia, where are you?" "There you are, my sweet girl. Are you okay?" "I'm sorry, Daddy. I wandered off." "It's okay, baby. Well, you wandered off in the right section. Which one do you want?" "The pink ones." "Okay, I'll buy you the pink ones. Now let's get out of here before we get lost even more." And then they paid for their stuff. And before they left, Octavia said, "Daddy, look at the star PJs." "Oh, do you want those?" "Yes, please, Daddy." "Okay, I'll buy them for you." Yay! And then when they got home, Stolas said, "Octavia, yeah? I love you." "I love you too, Daddy." My little one. But your feathers are so greasy. Did you take a bath last night?" No." "Why?" "Because I was so tired." "But Octavia, you know the rules. You're supposed to take a bath and then go to bed." "I know, Daddy. I'm sorry." "It's okay. Come on. Let's go get you cleaned up." "But I don't want to." "But you have to be clean." "No." "Please, for Daddy." "Okay." "Alright, good. Now come on." "Alright." And then her father took her to the bathroom and filled up the tub with warm water. And he made sure it wasn't too hot or too cold. Just right. And he put some bubble bath in there. And he said, nice and warm for my sweet little Owlet." And then he got her undressed and put her in the tub. And he was watching her and making sure her feathers were squeaky clean. and she was having fun in the bathtub with all her star toys. And she said, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy, splash, splash, splash." Oh, you're so cute. And you look so cute when you're wet, baby, because all your feathers pop up. My baby. And then he got her all dried up and got in and dressed her in her new PJs. And then he said, "All right, Octavia, let's put the stars up." "Okay, Daddy." And then Astolas said, "Where do you want them, baby?" "Above my bed." "Oh, on the ceiling, Octavia? I thought you said you wanted them on the wall." "No, on the ceiling, Daddy." But that means I have to take out the step stool from the basement." "How about we just put them on the wall, baby?" "No, the ceiling, please, Daddy. Please, pretty please, with a star on top of the cherry." "All right. I can't say no to my little girl." And then he put the stars up, and Octavia was getting sleepy, and she snuggled in her daddy's feathers and fell asleep. But then she woke up, and she said, "Daddy, story time." "Okay, Octavia, one story, but that's it." "But why?" "Because you have to go to bed." "Okay." And then he read the story, and he said, "All right, Octavia, ready for bed?" "No, I want to play." "No, Octavia, we're not playing right now. We have to put them away. Come on, put your toys away." "No." "Octavia, we talked about this. No temper tantrums in the middle of the night, please." "But I'm not sleepy. I'm an owl, so I can stay up all night." "Yeah, but you're a baby owl, so you have to sleep." "Okay, Daddy." "All right, that's my good girl. You want Daddy to sleep with you?" "Yes, I'm still a little scared." "Oh, my baby, of course I will sleep with you." And then he snuggled with his baby girl under the covers, and he wrapped his big wings around her, and he said, "Sleep tight, my little Starfire." Good night, Daddy. The end.